Hi, it's Leah here. Today's pick a card is a message that you're meant to receive. I have prepared 3 piles for you. This is the first one, second pile, and the third pile. Alright, take your pick and let's get started. Alright, if you chose the whale, then here's your reading. If you have been looking for a sign or a confirmation to walk away permanently from a connection or from a situation, this is your sign. Do it. Especially if you found out that you've been betrayed or you've been taken advantage of. Because I think for a lot of you, you know that you have been taken advantage of, especially emotionally. And you know that it has been going on for a while, and you just let it happen because you wanted to see things through. Maybe you want to give them a chance, or you want to see how the situation would unfold, but the universe now is giving you a message telling you that if the situation no longer makes you happy, doesn't benefit you, walk away. Don't waste your time here anymore. Otherwise, I think you would just keep getting hurt and keep getting taken advantage of. I think it's also advising you to look for peace. And also for the people or whoever that's involved in the situation that was intentionally or who were trying to intentionally hurt you or take advantage of you, thinking that what they're doing it's okay. Their time will come. Karma's gonna get them. But what is strange to me is like, for me, it's coming off like you kind of let this go on for a while, and I think that you're quite a smart individual, so I'm not sure why you let that go on. Like, is this some kind of did you do something to them, so like so that's why you're giving them a pass to to do this to you? Or that I don't know, but it could very well be that. Got judgment. Are you waiting something to be done? Like something to be finished, something to come to an end? Oh my god. Okay, so for very specific, for some of you, are you waiting for the other person or for this thing to end so you can move on to better things? Like, for example, this is like a relationship situation kind of example. So you say you're in a relationship with a person and you kind of slowly lose feelings for them, and then this person appeared and you're interested in them, like something developed between you and this new person, but then you don't know how to break it off to your current partner, so you just kind of let them do their thing and like sabotage the relationship between you and your current person, so they would, like separate with they would want to break up, and then you can move on to the next person, or like if you have a job that you no longer want to work there, and then there's this new opportunity come up, but then you don't know how to tell your manager or your boss that, oh, I want to resign, I want to quit. So like you just like do your worst at work, and then people are pissed at you at work, so they will just let you go, and then you don't have to say like, oh, I want to quit, like so you can be let go, instead of, you just want to avoid confrontation basically, and then just move on to the next job or the next position with the bare minimal with bare minimal confrontation. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that if the career thing, if you relate more to the career thing, I think it's okay to take control and just say that you don't want to do that anymore, like I have something else going on for me and stuff, people will get over it, right? I mean, why would people expect you to stay where you are if it's not benefiting you anymore, if it's not doing you any good? People need to grow. You need to, take on challenges and stuff. If what you're doing currently is no longer catching your attention, or you're no longer as passionate about it, leave. Same as the relationship aspect, right? Because I'm seeing you kind of procrastinating and waiting for something to end, or yeah, this is wild. Okay, a few things that are coming out about you from the cards that I'm assuming, I'm not saying that you definitely have to be like this, but you're like a peace seeker, you don't really like confrontation, and you'd rather be rejected than reject others. So is that why you're having such a hard time right now? And the universe is telling you that it's okay. You can say no to people. You can, because, everybody got free will, right? And you don't have to feel bad just because you want to move on to the next best thing, right? Because I think you have a lot of desire for better things and better connections, and going on adventures and stuff, taking risks and stuff. But then you're letting your emotions and your fears holding you down. And you care too much about other people's ego, other people's feelings. I think it's time for you to care about your own feelings, your own, life journey and stuff, Don't be afraid to take charge, and don't be so concerned about how others would feel. Are they gonna be bitter, this and that? Because they will get over it, for sure. And once you step out of it, you will be offered, so two things. Once you did all that, like once you get your confidence, once you get your once you move past all of the things that we talked about earlier, you will be offered great opportunities. And also, others will see what you have to offer, like how great you are and stuff. I think you're actually really good at what you're doing. You just, like for me, you're just like this person minding their own business, doing very good at what you're doing, and other people actually admires that about you. Very, very humble also, and super friendly. Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to, and then you make other people feel very, very welcomed, very, very comfortable. So I think maybe take advantage of that, right? Like use that to your best advantage. Get out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to take on new opportunities and go on new adventures. When things are offered to you, like especially good things and stuff, believe it and take it. I see you guys as this very humble person. You know, you could be like a CEO of a company or a whistleblower of a huge organization, but you don't act like that, and you're not a stuck up, you know, and maybe that's why people were so comfortable around you. But then I think you should set boundaries if, you know, the line between like, so people don't think that you don't have authority, if you know what I mean. Boundaries are important, and don't underestimate yourself, because I think you can do way more than what you think you can, if it makes sense. Or you can achieve great things, I think, you know, and you gotta believe in that. Yeah, okay, so let's get you some zodiac signs. You could be these signs, or the people involved could be these signs. They could be of importance, so maybe watch out for these. You got Taurus, you got Libra, and Virgo. And lastly, we are going to get some guidance from your angels. You can ask your yes or no question. We'll pull an answer card, time frame, and suggestion cards from this stack. Yeah, let me take that. So the answer to your yes or no question, you got a yes. And the time frame is perfect timing to leave that situation, to leave that job, or to leave that organization that no longer serves you, and move on to like better things, right? Your suggestion, compromise and improving health. Maybe don't spread yourself too thin, you know. Yeah, this is a reading I have for you. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and best of luck, group 1. See you next time. Bye. Alright, if you chose the Eagle, then here's a message that's meant for you. Whoa. I'm gonna fix these and I'll be right back. So for a lot of you guys, this spread is very career focused. I see you guys as like the whistleblower in your organization or in your company. And you like to work alone, you know. You're the decision maker, and you make snap decisions and very important decisions and stuff, and other people likely will not have a say, like you have the final say, and that might ruffle some feathers. Yes, but then I can see that you're doing it completely for the benefit of the company. So like you're actually a very logical person and kind of a control freak in this regard. And maybe you kind of lack emotions, like people's emotions when you're making decisions, because you're thinking what's best for the company instead of relations and stuff in the office or with people in general, because that's not, you think that it's not your job to maintain relationships and stuff. But I think maybe you should, because the message is coming through, like human connections and teamwork is as important as profits that the company is making. So you get a 9 of Swords. This is strength, I think. Yeah, number 8. So High Priest. I'm seeing you being subtle, but also quite stubborn. And you believe completely, like you believe you're doing your best and making the right decisions. But I think working solo and like not relying on anybody, well, which is good, but then you're gonna be so tired, you're gonna be worn out. It's gonna take a toll on you. Because I see you're very focused on, like, making that bank and doing what's best for the company. You kind of disregarded yourself also. And when your words are sharp. You have a sharp tongue. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. I think maybe when you speak and stuff, even though you don't mean it personally, but other people might not perceive it as that. Like it's because humans are emotional creatures, right? Not everybody can be like, like you, or like, I'm not saying you're emotionless, but like, you know what I mean. So, say a manager with like managing a bunch of people, and when they do something wrong, instead of teaching them, they just got told off. And when they did a good job, they're not being praised. So who would want to stay in a job like that? Like maybe if this continues, what's gonna happen? People's gonna want to leave the company, and then you really have to work alone. I think don't spread yourself too thin. Is one thing, and like speak mindfully to others is another thing. And third is like you can like take care of other people's emotional aspect, like more in a more treat people like humans. I'm not saying that you aren't treating them like humans, but because like you're doing the same thing to yourself. You kind of put all of your emotions aside, and you just are hyper focused on logic. It's gonna make your working environment super tough if it's like that. And also creating a nice and safe working environment is very important. And it's also important for people to listen to you, like to actually listen to you. Because let me give you another example. Like if you say one thing, you say you ask your team to do something. In front of you, they nod their head and said they were gonna do it your way, right? But then once you turn your back, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna do it their way. They just do whatever they want, and then they mess up because they didn't listen to you. Who's going to take the responsibility of their actions? You, because you're the whistleblower. So the organization is going to be like, what happened? I thought you managed them. I thought you do this and that. So be mindful of that, I would say. Once you take care of other people's emotions, I think maybe you can, like, not ruffle feathers unintentionally, and people will likely to do what you told them to do. Yeah. So like, instead of having this kind of false sense of control, you actually have control over people, because we're all emotional. If you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You show me respect, I show you respect. And if you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. I don't want to fuck you over, right? Because I'm seeing, if like you keep on having this strong front, like being super assertive, this and that, people's gonna find it exhausting, and maybe they'll rebel. So we don't want that. Yeah, let's pull a few more. Yep, your ego, other people's ego is as important as your own, and your victory is everybody's victory, and vice versa, right? When you're being, say, like, oh, your company like was praising you, like, oh, you did such a good job, you know what, show your colleagues some love, show your team some love, and like share that. Like, oh, it's not just me, it's like me and my peeps, like me and my team and stuff. It sounds so cliche to say this, but I think it's important, and it feels good to be acknowledged, right, when you're doing a good job, so they don't rebel. I think you gotta watch out for that, because it's really coming through. All right, so let's pull your top 3 zodiac signs for this reading. You could be these signs, these could be your confirmation for the reading. You got Sagittarius. Wow, go-getter, right? Also the ego. Pisces, and you got Aries. I think these signs work so well in your reading. I don't know. All right, so lastly, let's ask for advice from your angels. You can ask your yes or no question. We'll draw a card and time frame and some advice. I'll get you this one. All right, so the answer to your yes or no question: there's something better. All right, and time frame for you: within the next few weeks. And these are your advice: listen to your intuition, ask your angels, opportunity, ask for help from others, and peaceful resolution. I think it fits very nicely into your reading. Do with this information what you will. Thank you so much for reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Best of luck, group 2, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the video. Bye. All right, if you chose group 3, the tiger, then here's the message that you're meant to hear. All right, I'm going to fix these and I will be right back. Take what resonates, because this is going to be a little tough to hear. But then, I think this is what tarot is for. Listen to it, you can change the outcome. I think you have recently gone into a very unexpected accusation or a fight, a dispute with somebody. Or, it could be your family, your partner, or even your job. And it shook your whole world, I think, this fact. You're kind of in a very toxic environment right now, and it is driving you crazy. It's like the whole world is against you. So I think, because it's crazy that you got all sorts energy. So you got a lot of air in your reading. There's a lot of communication, a lot of words being exchanged, feelings being hurt. Is there like a figure in your life that gets off from you getting hurt, or what? It's so strange to me. Somebody is feeding on your misery here. And you will take that. I don't know why you're taking it. It could be because they could be an authoritative figure, like, and maybe you can't do anything about it. Is that why you're just letting it happen? Or it is so strange. Because I'm seeing like profit and stuff being made out of this. This is so weird. Yeah, it's like, you're like doing this one-man show. Three of Wands. If you're in a relationship and that your partner is making you feel like trash, I mean, okay, I'm seeing you being super duper gaslighted, or gaslit, is that how you say it? Don't let other feed lies to you, like, really think about the situation and use your best judgment. Don't let others tell you what the situation is, especially with the gaslighting thing. I think somebody is trying to gaslight you, and they're really having freaking, like, they're having the time of their life looking at you being gaslit, and like they're laughing, maybe not laughing, but like they feel good about themselves because they made you feel bad. That's not cool. This could even be a family member. But I'm seeing this person has more of a feminine energy. They don't have to be a woman, but they're likely feminine. And it's not like they're just doing it themselves. Like, they will ask other people and do it to you too. Okay, so I just want to say something. The way you're trying to deal with it is to distract yourself with illusions and stuff. Just, don't do that, Assess the situation and come up with just don't let other people feed you lies. Don't let them gaslight you. Oh, I feel so bad for you. If this is actually happening to you. If not, then click off. If it don't resonate, I hope nobody choose this file. And if you did, well, I guess it's a good thing that you did, right? Now you can hear, now you know what's going on and see how you can get out of the situation and get away from all these freaking gaslighters. The heck's wrong with them? Okay. So there are maybe 2 people of authority is working against you and making you feel like shit. Like you're doing nothing right, and they're blaming you for everything. They make you feel small, and they make other people, because of that, maybe you feel alone and like nobody could help you, because if they do, they're like, being, they don't want to be discriminated against as well. I'm not saying that you are, but I mean, in this reading, oh my god. You know what? I think, okay, your message is quite clear. Do not let people walk all over on you, and stand up for yourself. If something is not right, if what they're accusing you is not right, you know what? Break out of the cage that you built up for yourself, because I think this has happened for a long time, and you just keep taking it. So like, these assholes, they think that it's okay to do whatever that they're doing to you, and just to get a fit of it. Tell them to fuck off. Honestly, it's making my blood boil, and you shouldn't be enabling them. You need to like set things, set the record straight. If you didn't do something, if you don't think it's right, tell them. Stand up for yourself. Don't let them walk all over on you. Oh my god, I'm pissed. Yep, this has gone on for a long time. Could be ever since childhood. If your community is not nice to you, walk away. Look for somebody else. I'm so sorry. Like, it really sets me off. Oh my god, I'm feeling. Oh, okay. Don't feel bad, first of all, about yourself, if that's what you're feeling. Second, stand up for yourself. Don't take it. You don't have to take this, because once you do that, they're gonna be so shook. They're gonna be like, oh, what the heck, like, and third, look for a new community. Find yourself, surround yourself with people that are loving, instead of assholes like this. What the heck? I'm gonna move on to the zodiacs and stuff, but like, because I cannot with this energy. This is such a toxic energy from the people around you. You gotta get out of there. Honestly, I'm surprised that the 8 of Cups didn't show up, so you can just move out of the situation. I'm going to get you through your top 3 zodiac signs to watch out for. This could be your confirmation for this reading, or people to watch out for and stuff. But really, get out of the situation. Surround yourself with love, peace and love. Group 3. All right, so you got Aries, you got Pisces, and you got Taurus. All right, and now we are going to ask, we're going to get advice from your angels. You can ask a yes or no question. We'll also get you a time frame card and see if you have like anything in mind that you want a time frame for. We're gonna take all that. So the answer for your yes or no question, there's something better. Yeah, walk away from the situation. You can find something way better. Nobody deserves this toxicity. That's crazy. So time frame, within the next few weeks. So these are all your advices. Be assertive. What did I tell you? The situation will improve. Let go. Helpful people. And look for a sign. All right, group 3, do with that information what you will. I really hope you'll find a better tribe, that vibes with you. Best of luck. And I'll pray for you. So this is the reading that I have for you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you like this reading, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.